So, the today topic is computer security. The content which we are covering in this lecture are introduction of computer security, component of computer security, the CI threats, computer security threats, computer security attacks, the marketplace for vulnerabilities, and last error 404 hacking digital India part 1 chase. So basically, we learn about the basic introduction of computer security, the components, the CI traits, the threats which computer security introduce, the attacks, and the hack which are type of hacks which are introduced in a Digital India Part 1. So basically, first we learn about the introduction of a computer security. So what's a computer security? All of we know that it's a protection of a computer system, or we can say it's a provide a protection to our system and the information from harm, theft, and unauthorized use. It means also we can say that the computer security is to secure our system, secure our standalone machine from the adversary. We can say the thefts which they are try to steal, or they are try to hack our system, or they are try to steal our information from for the unauthorized purpose use, or we can say that hacking, or we can say that harming our system, and theft or our important data or important information for the use purpose. Also, we can say that computer security means securing a standalone machine by keeping it updated and patched. It means we are secure our machine or secure our system by providing some antiviruses, some firewall, some approaches to provide us secure our system, to secure our system. Also, we learn about the cyber security. Cyber security means securing our networking, securing our cyber information on the networking side. And the term information security, it means securing our information from the standalone machine, securing our information from unauthorized theft and unauthorized use from access, so they cannot access our data. Next, the component of the computer security. The component of a computer security are firmware, software, and hardware. First, we are going to discuss the firmware. Firmware is the permanent software that is attached into hardware device. Also, we can say it's a non-volatile memory, and it's mostly invisible to the user, like code inside a printer. Next is a software. Software is all of you know that software is the programming that offer the service like operating system and word processor, internet browser to the user. Next is a hardware. Hardware is the physical part of the computer system like memory, hard disks, etc. Okay. So these are the components of a computer security. Next, next term is the CI traits. So, CI is introduced for confidentiality, integrity, and availability. These terms are introduced for securing the system, securing our information from unauthorized use. First, we're going to discuss about the confidentiality. So, confidentiality means the data which is saved in our system are must be confidential. It cannot be used by, it cannot be accessed by unauthorized access. Next term is integrity. Integrity means trustworthiness. It means the data is protecting information from being modified by unauthorized party. It means the data cannot be modified, cannot be manipulated by the unauthorized use. Next term is availability. Availability, it means data is available to the user only when it's needed. It means when the data is required by the user, it must be available. So these three terms are known as the CI traits: the confidentiality of data, integrity of data, and availability of data. These three terms are most important terms for the purpose of a computer security. There are also some type of threats are introduced by the computer security. Some basic threats are virus, computer worm, phishing, botnet, rootkit, and keylogger. Also, there are lots of threats, but in today's lectures, we are going only this type of threats. First threat is a virus. All of you know that virus is introduced in our system and it corrupt all the files. So, virus, we can say it's a malicious program which load into the user computer without knowing the user, and it replicate itself and replicate itself and infect the files. Next is the computer worm. Computer worm is a software program that copy itself from one computer to another without the human interaction. Next is the phishing. Phishing is like sending a fraud email or instant message to the user so they can, if they click the mail or messages, the directly send their most important information to the unauthorized users. Next is a botnet. Botnet is a group of a computer connected to the internet that have been compromised by hacker using a computer virus. Also, we can say that a zombie computer. It means the group of computer infected by same threats. Now, next is a rootkit. Rootkit is a computer program that designed to provide continuous privilege access to a computer while actively hiding its presence. And last is a keylogger. Keylogger is also known as a keystroke logger. Keylogger can track the real-time activity of a user on his computer. It keep record of all the keystroke made by user keyboard. It means we can say the example, if you are typing our password and ID with the help of keyboard, the keylogger can access our ID and password with the help of the keyboard and access our important information. There are also some goal which are introduced real life goal of a computer security are, why are you providing a computer security? Because protecting our data from viruses, from threats, from spyware, protecting against data from theft, being hacked, and also give some privacy to the user. That's why we are, our main goal is providing a security to the system. Also, there are lots of attacks which are introduced by the computer security, like denial of a service attack, man-in-middle attack, phishing attack, active attack, passive attack. So first we are going to discuss about the denial of a service attack. We can also say that it's a distributed denial of a service attack. In this type of attack, when when the threat is placed into the system, the user are not able to give the response to the sender. It means only they can access the message, but they cannot respond to the request, they cannot respond to the service that are come from the user. The denial of attack is also an attack on system resource, but it is launched from a large number of other host machines which are infected by a malicious software and controlled by the attacker. Next is a man-in-middle attack. A man-in-middle attack occur. It can place itself between the client and the server. And when client is communicate to the server, it the man-in-middle attack uh, man-in-middle attack access all the information and all the important ID from the, when they are transferring the communication from client and client to the server, server to the client, the man in middle attack is placed in itself between both the communication and hack all the data which are sending and receiving through client through the server and server to the client. Next is phishing or spear phishing attack. In phishing attack, we already discussed the phishing attack is type of attack. The attacker send the mail or spam messages, phishing messages to through the mail, through the messages, through via link. When client when client click on that link or click on that particular message, they directly transfer the important information to the third party. Okay, so there are lots of attack like a man in medial attack introduced, like a session hijacking or replay attack, IP spoofing. In replay attack, They transfer messages again and again. And SQL injection attack, eavesdropping attack, passive eavesdropping, active eavesdropping, dropping. Also, there are various type of attack like active attack, passive attack. So basically, what is a active attack and what is a passive attack? Active attack is only is only introduced when an intruder initiate a command to disrupt the network normal operation. It means like a traffic analysis are the best example of a active attack. And passive attack is an attack when a network intruder intercept data traveling through the network, like a modification. When best example of active attack is a modification. It means when the client send important information to the server or server send important information to the client via some routing route, then they directly modify the route and access all the information directly to the to attacker via modify the routing route. So these are the type example of the active attack. Next is the marketplace for vulnerability. In this, we are going to discuss two types which are used to make money from bugs. Marketplace for vulnerability, it means ki, where there is a market who buy or who purchase the important information of a client, or we can say important information of a server or the user. There is a market where purchase important data of the users, and we can misuse of that data. So there are two ways of the marketplace are introduced, like a bug bounty program and botnet service. Bug bounty program, it means it is used for a good purpose. In this program, the in this program, the person can find important information of a client and they directly transfer to that particular client. They do not sell their important information in the market. So bug bounty program is done for a good purpose. And botnet service is a use for pay per install service. In this type of a service, the client install the system in their particular install their service into the particular system, and the botnet service are recover their all the loss or all the important information from the sites. So there is a market where they can purchase or sell important information of the user. Bug bounty program and botnet service, these are the two ways that make a money from bugs. In bug bounty program, bug bounty program, they can sell the information to the client and make a money. And botnet service also another way to make a money from bugs. In this, they install the paper install service and make a money from the important information. And the last topic is error 404 hacking digital India part 1 chase. In this, we are going to discuss three type of attack which we have faced which we are faced, like a mobile attack. The mobile attack is happen through um, the attacker send .apk files to our mobile, and when we click on that apk file, the attack is possible and our all information is directly transferred to that the particular server and particular attacker. And the next attack is web application attack. In this, we already discussed that they send a phishing type of mail or messages, and when we click on that phishing mail and our directly data is transferred to that particular server. Networking attack is possible with the help of man-in-middle attack. They place itself between client and server, and with the after placing itself between client communication, they access our whole data, whole information, and misuse that particular information. So these are the topics which we are cover in today computer security lecture. Thank you.